Sports News comes your way later tonight on Fox Sports Net New York. Get the latest from the NBA playoffs, the Knicks won again, and the Stanley Cup playoffs, plus a full recap of Major League Baseball and much more, all on Fox Sports News coming up tonight at 10 here on Fox Sports Net New York.
And you'll hear about Curt Schilling. He's 3 outs away from throwing a complete game. Now, Curt Schilling has pitched complete games in each of his last 3 starts. If he throws one today, believe it or not, he will tie the longest streak of complete games by any National League pitcher in the 1990s. Greg Maddux had 4 straight complete games in '95. Schilling did it in '96, and the Dodgers' Carlos Perez did it last September.
So 4-0, Philadelphia. Mike Piazza takes ball 1. Piazza to be followed by Ventura and McRae.
Boy, the complete game, a lost art.
Well, the Phillies have 7 of them, 4 by Schilling. That's the most in baseball for either a team or a starter. And he's 3 outs away here, but he misses low and away. 2-0 now to Piazza. Mike 0 for 3 today.
Schilling is averaging 8 2/3 innings per start over the past 25 years. Only 3 National League pitchers have averaged 8 innings per start. Maddux, Soto, and Steve Carlton.
2-1 to Piazza. Mario Soto, outstanding right-hander of the Cincinnati Reds. Piazza grounded to third, flied to right, flied to center. And he wants time. And the 2-1 pitch on the outside corner. Perfect spot for Schilling's fastball. And the count 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch outside. So full to Piazza, starting the home 9th with Philadelphia leading 4-0.
When Schilling was hitting, as you look at Robin Ventura on deck, he was having a conversation, looked like a very pleasant conversation with Mike Piazza. Now he's trying to strike him out.
Payoff pitch, line into center field for a base hit. And the Mets have the leadoff man on here in the 9th inning. So Piazza, who had been so hot until yesterday when he went 0 for 4, was 0 for 3 today, but a line drive single gets the Mets started here in the 9th inning.
Now, Terry Francona, if he has to get somebody up, he'll get them up, but he's going to be reluctant to bring in a relief pitcher. He's going to want Schilling on the mound because clearly he's his best pitcher. Even in the 9th inning, he's his best pitcher.
Robin Ventura has 1 for 3. Bronya playing behind Piazza. And Robin fouls it off, 0-1.
Managers will go to the bullpen only if they feel the man they're bringing in at that time is better than the pitcher they have on the mound.
High fly ball hit to right field. Abreu moving back to the fence. Leaps off the top of the wall and into the bullpen for a home run for Ventura. The shutout's gone and the lead's cut in half. It's 4-2 Phillies. Robin Ventura, home run number 9. He has 39 runs batted in.
Well, Schilling did what he had to do. He challenged Ventura, and Ventura took him over the wall in right field. Francona will stay with Schilling. They have somebody in the bullpen throwing, but Robin Ventura doing some damage here in the 9th inning with Piazza on first base. Hits the ball over the right field fence. I believe it hit off like the snow fence on the other side of the wall and then bounced into the bullpen.
0-1 to McRae. He has 1 for 3. And a grounder. The mound slowed it down, but Doster gets a nice hop. 1 away. So Schilling comes back to retire McRae.
Here's Ventura with that home run swing. We saw a couple grand slams this week, and this one's up. Fastball up. Please, Schilling. He's admired it. Abreu gets back to the wall, and it hits off the fence. behind the wall and shoots into the bullpen. So Ventura with a home run, and he continues to drive in runs.
Started the day 6th in the National League with 37.
That was a great shot of Schilling watching that ball fly through the air. Abreu gave the impression he didn't think it was going to go out. It sounded too good not to go out.
Matt Franco takes ball 1. Franco singled and then grounded to third, fouled to third. One ball, one strike now to Matt. Ricky Henderson was originally planning on playing today, but with the wet grounds and his cranky knee, Bobby Valentine took him out of the lineup. Schilling misses with his slider. 2 balls, 1 strike to Franco. And Ricky, just in case he's needed, loosening up. 2-1 pitch, foul back.
So Schilling continues to attack the mid-hitters. Continues to throw that fastball.
Home run Ventura hit was the 9th this year off of Schilling.
Well, this is a throwback to the 60s, I guess, when you put a pitcher on the mound and say, you're going to finish it. It's automatic with other managers. They go right to the bullpen in 8th and 9th inning.
Center field, a base hit for Franco, and the Mets will bring the tying run to the plate. So 1 out here in the 9th, 2 runs in. The Mets now have 10 hits off of Schilling.
And you can see Schilling's anxious now. He wants that ball. He doesn't want Francona going out to get him. Mike Lieberthal might have been sent out to talk to Schilling.
Now remember, the Phillies closer is Jeff Brantley, but he's just a week off the disabled list with a shoulder problem that still might need surgery. He worked yesterday, and Terry Francona feels he probably won't be able to use Brantley on consecutive days. So chances are Wayne Gomes would be the guy unless he wants to get daring with Brantley.
I'd let Schilling try and complete this ball game.
Yeah, I mean, that's if he needs to go to the bullpen. Who would his choice be? Would it be Gomes? Would it be Brantley?
His choice right now is Schilling. Schilling does not want to come out of the game.
Well, Gomes is the right-hander, and the left-hander is Jim Poole.
And when you're 7-1, you're afforded the luxury of calling your own shot in a situation like this.
So Luis Lopez will be the batter. The Mets do not have any left-handed bats available on the bench as pinch hitters. Lopez checks his swing, 0-1.
Schilling goes right back after the hitters.
Mets have Henderson, Agbayani, Ordonez, and Allensworth available. And the 0-1 pitch. Foul, left field line. Gant over for a look, but it's well back. And quickly Schilling, who has struck Lopez out looking twice. Ahead of him, no balls, 2 strikes. Got Louis in the 3rd and the 7th. In between, Lopez singled in the 5th. So the Mets down 4 going to the 9th inning. Piazza singled, Ventura homered. And with 1 out, Matt Franco's base hit means the Mets have the tying run at the plate. The 0-2 to Louis. Just missed.
Schilling's been getting that call this afternoon where he runs that fastball off the front part of the plate away from the hitter.
And the 1-2 on the way and hit him.
That's a big break for the Mets. He had Lopez on the ropes, and he hits Lopez with a fastball. Now there's concern.
Now the tying runs are on, and the potential winning run will come to the plate.
Galen Cisco talking to Terry Francona, and he had Lopez where he wanted him, and he gets him with the fastball. Lopez diving in, can't get out of the way. Francona going out to talk to Schilling, but that jog that he's got right there, it's a confident you're staying in the game jog. He's going to go out and talk to Schilling, who I don't know if he'll be able to hear him because Schilling keeps covering his mouth.
Well, that was the first batter that Curt Schilling has hit this year. So Francona is trying to buy Schilling some time, get him relaxed. Jermaine Allensworth, a right-hand batter. Again, all the Met hitters who are available to pinch hit are right-handed right now. And it'll be Allensworth to hit against Curt Schilling. So the tying runs aboard. Allensworth, if he can connect, would give the Mets some kind of dramatic win. He represents the winning run, and he's got 3 long balls this year. One coming, I believe, is a pinch hitter.
He should be getting fastballs. You see the runners on first and second.
His pinch hit home run came in Arizona. So Franco now at second base. Lopez at first. Allensworth the batter. 1 ball, no strikes. Allensworth is hitting for the pitcher Rigo Beltran. And the Phillies do not expect Allensworth to be able to pull Schilling. You see Glanville in center, way around towards right center against the right-hand batter. And the 1-0. Through the hole for a base hit. Around third is Franco. He's coming home. Holding at second is Lopez. RBI single for Allensworth. It's 4-3 Philadelphia. And still only 1 out here in the ninth.
And a big decision for Terry Francona. You got Roger Cedeno, who hits much better from the left side of the plate coming up. If you can turn him around, he's further away from first base. He doesn't swing the bat as well, but Allensworth puts the ball between short and third, hits the ball hard, and a big base hit coming off the bench. No play for Roland. He goes to set up as a cutoff man. It's now 4-3, and Allensworth delivers again.
So now we'll go back to the top of the lineup, and Roger Cedeno, the winning runs are now on base.
And Roland way in on the grass, so this could be a break where Cedeno can slap it by Roland.
That's a strike to Cedeno, who has struck out 3 times.
And Cedeno, much better hitter from the left side of the plate. And even if he taps the ball, they're going to have trouble throwing him out. But this is, I guess, the respect that Schilling deserves from his manager to lead him in the ball game.
Good speed out there. Lopez at second, Allensworth at first.
You're not going to double up Cedeno, especially from the left side of the plate, unless it's a freak thing where he hits a ball, bullet at somebody like Bronya. So Terry Francona going right down the line with his ace.
Line drive off of Schilling. The play to second. That's one. That's all they'll get. They're trying to get Lopez, and he just gets back. Luis Lopez, turning third, just did make it back, and that ball that was hit by Cedeno was ticketed for center field.
Excellent play by Schilling, but he goes to second. Here he knocks the ball down. That was a bullet. Now watch this, the throw to second base, and Arias throws behind the runner. Lopez at third. They almost get him. What a way that would have been to end this ball game. And this is too bad. This is a bullet that's knocked down by Schilling. You have to tip your cap to Schilling, who's already been hit by a line drive today, and the force at second and the throw behind the runner, and they almost doubled up Lopez. What a play by Schilling. He should be gun shy after what has happened to him today with line drives. Boy, has he battled in this inning. Now watch Lopez round third, and the throw to Roland, and he just gets back. Heads up play by Lopez, and a good try by Alex Arias, the shortstop. What an ending to this, but it's not over yet.
Well, here's your situation. 3 runs are in. Luis Lopez is the tying run at third. Roger Cedeno is at first base. He represents the winning run. Alfonso will hit. He's got 1 out of 3. And the rain, which had basically stayed away since the second inning, has started again.
You know, you really do have to tip your cap to Schilling, because their pitchers today are taught, you know, give us 7 good innings, we'll come out and get you, bring in the bullpen, where Schilling doesn't want to come out of this ball game. Terry Francona has gone out to the mound, and I'm sure Schilling told him, I feel fine, and he's going to win it or lose it. And Francona's going to watch it from the dugout as the Mets have runners on first and third with 2 out, trailing by 1.
So it's Alfonso. And fastball, 0-1.
He's not nibbling either. He's going right after the hitters with his fastball.
Alfonso, 295 with runners in scoring position. And he's got the tying run 90 feet away. The 0-1. Cedeno goes. Swung on and missed. They will not throw through.
You're not going to throw. First off, you're not going to throw Cedeno out. And Lieberthal is one of the better throwing catchers in the league. So now you have the winning run on second base. Schilling throwing bullets right now to Alfonso. Keep in mind, he tried to pitch him and bust him in early in the game. When he went away with a good pitch, Alfonso hit it into right field for a base hit.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Schilling deals inside. Now remember a couple of things here. The outfield is wet. You've got a tremendously fast man on second. So any ball, in all likelihood, that gets through the infield would win the game for the Mets.
And even if they pick it up, they're going to have trouble throwing it.
Cedeno, the winning run. The tying run is Lopez at third. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up and in. Did it hit him? It hit him.
How about that? Bases loaded for Olerud.
Curt Schilling has hit 2 batters in the inning, and he had 2 strikes on both of them.
Now you got Terry Francona standing in the Philly dugout. There's a man right there with 3 straight complete games, and he wants to stay on the mound. He's the ace of the staff. Here's that pitch. He had to bust him in, and he got it too far inside, and he hits Alfonso with 2 strikes. He hit Luis Lopez when he had 2 strikes, and again, he wanted to bust him in. He got it in too far. Reaction in the Met dugout. The bases are loaded with Mets. Olerud, the batter.
Well, the people at Shea Stadium who waited through a rain delay of nearly 2 hours and have stayed around all the way to the end have certainly made a wise investment. John Olerud is going to bat with the bases loaded. He already has 2 hits today. Schilling's got to be running just about on fumes at this point, but Terry Francona has shown no inclination to yank him.
Well, Schilling wants to complete what he started. We talked about that in the opening, how he wants to complete what he starts.
He has a left-hander out there. Olerud basically hits them all the same, and now you've got Lopez at third, Cedeno at second. Alfonso not exactly window dressing, because if he's got to break up a force play at second base, that's a factor as well. So here's Olerud. Line drive, left field, base hit, 1 run in. Here comes Cedeno. Here comes the throw to the plate. The swing. Mets win. Mets win. What a comeback. They scored 5 in the 9th off of Schilling and win it 5-4.
What a ball game. And the reception, John Olerud gets on the field. The right man in the right spot, bases loaded. Schilling had hit 2 batters, and really you have to applaud Schilling. Tough decision by Francona to lead him in the ball game, and he fought all 9 innings. But what a way to end the ball game. John Olerud driving in 2 runs, the first pitch he saw in the 9th inning from Curt Schilling.
It doesn't get much more improbable than that. No matter how proficient you are at come from behind wins, no matter who you've got coming up, when you're facing this guy down 4-0 going to the 9th inning, and you come back and win, you've done something special.
How about 2 hit batsmen in the 9th inning by Curt Schilling, who has good control. He tried to pitch Luis Lopez inside. He hit him. Later on in the inning, 2 strikes in Alfonso. He goes inside, he hits him. And who comes up? The right man in the right place, John Olerud, who had 31 RBIs prior to that at-bat. He gets the first pitch. Look at this. Schilling's fastball. Schilling challenged him, and Olerud was up to the challenge, and he won the battle. Hits the ball exactly where it's pitched and drives in 2 runs. What an ending to this ball game here at Shea Stadium. Now look at Cedeno go. It really was closer than I thought it'd be at the plate. Cedeno got his foot in there. Now here's Gantz throw. Not a bad throw from Ron Gantz. Cedeno with the wide turn, the slide, and he beats the tag. What a way for this ball game to end. Cedeno with the great speed, beating the throw.
The New York Mets have been in the National League since 1962. I don't know that they've ever made a more stirring comeback. Roger Cedeno would seem to agree.
How about that reaction from the man sliding into home?
Whoever said the magic is back was right today.